If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
It's Chubby's Let's Pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. D.A. Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's Delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Saturday, the 27th of the month of March, and 43 degrees outside. Not too cabby. It's the sun is starting to peek through. We'll get you more in Lawrence County 45 weather. And congratulations going out to the Neshannock girls and Mohawk girls on a very fine season. Let's get to the birthday list, and what a great birthday list we got. Dennis Stiles, better known as Homer, and what a great individual. Dennis is right here at the beautiful Majestic. He lives upstairs. So if you see Dennis today, make sure you tell him happy birthday. And Dennis, celebrate all weekend long. Just have a great time. Jody Rubus Dudash, happy birthday. Courtney Payne, happy birthday. Audrey Delaney Berkebile, happy birthday. Louis Poninetti, happy birthday. Frank Gagliardo, happy birthday. Tom Carr, happy birthday. And Louis Perrotta, happy birthday. Get that second piece of birthday cake and hey, don't stop. Just go all week. So now time to get to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Now at 10 o'clock, and this in and around Western Pennsylvania, got a lot going on today. At 10 o'clock, and I want to grab, well, I got it memorized anyway. At Town Mall, Cascade Galleria. Make sure that you stop down there. Check that out. Linda Rupert, Hugh Correa made sure that we were notified here. They're having a food giveaway, and there's enough food for 3,000 families. And they have all sorts of things. Very important. 10 a.m. I got it right there. Cascade Galleria, formerly the Town Mall. Make sure that you stop by there. You know, don't go hungry. We've had this terrible pandemic. We're coming out. Now it's time for us all to heal and get moving. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about that. And now it's time for your COVID report. And, you know, it's been interesting as there's been a little tick up from what I was telling you a few weeks ago. And can we trust these numbers? Maybe the big cities are starting to have a resurgence and a problem again. 4,927. Of that, 1,717 hospitalized. So roughly doing the math, that leaves 3,200 and you got 358. So with some 3,000 cases that are out there spread across 67 counties, it makes you wonder, and I want to urge you, just because we're coming out of this doesn't mean you let good hygiene go to the wind. Make sure that you wash your hands. Make sure that you use hand sanitizer and do all the things that are proper in keeping yourself healthy. The Department of Health announces free COVID testing site. This is in Center County and stresses the need for continued testing. Now, with that, you know, continued testing, yeah, but I got an email today from an undisclosed source that talks about the laboratory in China that allegedly reproduced this. And I hope that the Biden administration gets on it. Last night on some of the news networks, they had the senators go down to the border and they're taking cell phone pictures and pictures of people crossing and being catcalled at the border. We don't know where these people are coming from. Human Services Secretary highlights child care providers during the pandemic and available for COVID vaccine for child care professionals. The Department of Human Services, Teresa Miller, visited Children's Garden of St. John's to highlight Pennsylvania's ongoing work to facilitate COVID-19 vaccines for child care providers through a retail pharmacy partnership in the East once again. And then you wonder why I call him the governor of Philadelphia. And the state police have done the 22nd to the 25th, which was Thursday. They did this testing, compliance checks, 5 notices of violation. Now, they performed 125 in Philadelphia, 122 in Wilkes-Barre, 154 in Pittsburgh, almost 100 in Altoona. Are you kidding me? That tells you right there that they know the problems are in the larger cities. But their focus on what the problem is there, they're not handling it really well. Now, coming in from the university, UPMC, and Pitt share insights to operationalizing COVID-19 monoclonal antibody treatments. Here's what they go on to say, and I'm going to take this right off of their thing. As evidence mounts supporting the use of monoclonal antibody treatment to reduce hospitalizations and deaths from COVID-19, UPMC and the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine physicians, scientists are sharing the health system's experience administering the life-saving medication in a report published today in the scientific journal Open Forum Infectious Diseases. UPMC/Pitt teams share how quickly established the largest, most equitable distribution of COVID-19 monoclonal antibodies and infectious diseases across Pennsylvania. The team today also reported preliminary results confirming the treatment and reducing the likelihood of hospitalization and death in UPMC patients who received it and recovered. When administering soon after the infection, the treatment can help certain people fight the virus and keep them from progressing to serious illness, death, says Ryan Barlola, MD, Associate Professor in Pitt's Division of Infectious Diseases and Director of UPMC Community Hospital Stewardship Efforts, CHASE, the CHASE program, but administering these infectious infusions comes with logistical challenges in many cases. Providers not to offer the treatment. UPMC to overcome the challenges, and we're dedicated to sharing and learning with other medical centers and clinics and the public. So that put out by UPMC, and that's a pretty positive step, because that tells you that they're really honing in, for lack of a better word, on getting this horrible virus isolated, and that's a plus. Now, the state, they have gone on to say vaccination of teachers and school staff remains ahead of schedule. Pennsylvania is on track to complete the special initiative by March 31st. So, and keep in mind that the Newcastle area school district is saying that April 6th they'll go back in person So that means this week they've zipped right through that. Now, all good, positive news coming at you here on Nctv45, and we are so happy to bring it to you. Now, I think what we better do is take a gander at sports, and then we'll have a whole lot more coming back at you. Some interesting things going on today, and that being the tournament resumes. Last night there was no last night, but today, 2:40, you got games on, and you've got just a whole bunch of great things happening. Once again, congratulations to the Neshannock girls and the Mohawk girls on a great season. Let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. We'll be right back.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. Let's get to college basketball. Oregon State and Loyola of Chicago get together, 2:40 on CBS. And then it's Villanova taking on Baylor, 5:15 on CBS. Now, as you head into the evening Saturday, Oral Roberts will be taking on Arkansas, 7:25, that on TBS. And then Syracuse will take on Houston, 9:55 on TBS. Now, Major League Baseball getting ready to start their regular season very shortly. So this is what it looks like today in games of local interest. Boston takes on the Pirates, that at 1 o'clock. Cleveland will be at the Dodgers, that at 3:05. And if you're wondering about those New York teams, Toronto at the Yankees and Houston at the Mets, both of those 1 o'clock games. Now, over in hockey, as they're getting ready for their playoffs, and time ticking away as the Pens have to step up. Well, this is their day, as the New York Islanders will be at the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go Pens. That's 7 o'clock, ESPN+. Also at 7 o'clock, the Tampa Bay Lightning take on the Carolina Hurricanes. 7 o'clock, that on ESPN+. So great hockey action, and just make sure you check that out. Now on the hardwood for your NBA schedule, it is the 76ers taking on the LA Clippers, 10 o'clock, NBA TV. Now, for my son, the Chicago Bulls will be at San Antonio, 8:30. And for me, The Boston Celtics travel to Oklahoma City. That's a 9 o'clock game. Now, you should travel over to Cedars. Get a cold beverage, some great food, and enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
We're back just like that. And as I move the microphone, I must be really fidgety here. As it's Saturday morning. Hopefully you're enjoying that coffee. 42 degrees. We've actually, and check that 47, we actually picked up a few degrees since the start of our broadcast here, and hopefully all is well with you. Few things to note as you hustle through this day. The Department of Conservation and Natural Resources announces operational changes at state parks, forests, following Governor Wolf's latest COVID mitigation measures. All state parks and forests following will be effective April 4th. Outdoor in-person programs will resume with a limit to 40 participants per program. Masks and social distancing are required. Visitor center exhibits, halls, and those areas, theaters, will be open 75% of capacity. Of course, the masks and distancing. Volunteer work days will resume, limited to 40 people. Virtual self-guided programs will continue to be offered. Scheduled programs will be listed on the calendar of events at the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources website, and large DCNR sponsored events remain canceled until further notice, which kind of makes sense there. Unemployment. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate unchanged, 7.3%. Labor and Industry released this unemployment rate based on February's. The U.S. rate declined 0.1% from 6.2% in January. Now, the 7.3 in Pennsylvania has remained unchanged. So that's what it is, so to speak. Now, let's, here's something from Governor Tom Wolf, Governor of Philadelphia. He nominates Veronica Def Fanreed to serve as Secretary of the Commonwealth. So that'll have to be approved. And this really kind of important. And I urge you during this time, because I think it's been getting to just about everybody. PA Council on Aging hosts the first ever social media isolation symposium. And the reason, and Robert Torres goes on to say, he's a secretary of the Office on Aging. I would like to thank everybody involved for putting together the symposium. It offered some great information for those that did the virtual. Check on people, call, talk to them on the phone, email them, whatever you can do. Don't let anybody feel isolated. Now, as we embark on getting to the weather, and some interesting stuff from Elwood City, and I'm going to make this just a little bigger. Look at this, yesterday's winds and this is in Franklin Township. The wind blew the power lines and the pole leaning across the road. Unbelievable wind yesterday. We hope that you were able to tune in to Nctv45 and get that update on outages and everything else. 43 degrees currently. It says 47. We actually picked up a few degrees here. Now, let's get to the conditions. 93% humidity. Winds are calm. Sun shining beautifully outside. 41 is the dew point. Visibility 10 miles. So let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. Check this out, and we'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need only car to the store at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place. Just like me.
Hello Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And after last night's cloudy low of 44, how are things looking for your weekend? Well, here you go. As you take a look, a lot of precipitation hugging the East Coast. And then as you get back, you have some clearing, but that cloud cover exists. Now, with that, expect it to be mez, half and half as you get through your weekend. Here you go. Last night, 44 under cloudy skies. Your Saturday, absolutely gorgeous with a high of 67. And we'll take that as that's great for this time of the year. Now, Saturday night, showers build in, increasing clouds, 51, 60% chance of rain. Half and half. Here comes your Sunday. 70% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, 62. You get the rain, and then you get to Sunday night, partly cloudy, 32, and here comes Monday, sunshine, 54. Monday night, clear, low of 36. Tuesday, sunshine and 65, and then your Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 47. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 65, 50% chance of rain. Wednesday night, rain and snow showers. I'm rushing along here. Mostly cloudy, a low of 31. That's going to be the coldest day in a while. Coldest night. 50% chance of precipitation. I don't think you get any snow showers. I think you're well warm enough that isn't going to be a problem. Thursday, partly sunny, 42, 30% chance of rain. Even if you throw out this Thursday, those are some pretty warm temperatures. With those warm temperatures, you need to head out and visit our sponsors. BSB in Shenango, they got some great food. You're always on the run, so head over to BSB, get some great food, and follow all our sponsors. Crane Room, they're all absolutely super. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here at NCTV45. And get out, enjoy that sunshine. We got rain on the way tomorrow, so make sure you do. And make sure also that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And you know, we've heard that old excuse that they always give. Oh, I don't watch a lot of TV. Well, you tell them this. Yes, we're NCTV45 The Train. We're available anytime on your time. Now, you make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.